And part of the reason why they're already living separate lives, and we may actually see one of the biggest divorces in Hollywood, is because Jay-Z is up next to be exposed.
What if one of the world's most powerful women wasn't preparing for a global tour, but planning her great escape? In an industry built on illusions, few shine as brightly as Beyoncé. From the outside, her life looks like the pinnacle of success. Chart-topping albums, sold-out arenas, million-dollar brands, and a seemingly unshakable partnership with hip-hop mogul Jay-Z. But behind the glamour, whispers have turned into roars. And a storm is coming, one worth $500 million. Rumors are now circling faster than ever, claiming that Beyoncé has been moving hundreds of millions of dollars into secret offshore accounts. And no, this isn't just a financial power play. According to alleged insiders, this is a carefully calculated escape plan, a way out before everything comes crashing down. Because here's the thing, Diddy's trial is just around the corner. And word on the street? He's ready to flip. Ready to spill names, expose deals, and drag everyone involved into the courtroom light. Allegedly, Jay-Z is right there at the top of that list. And Beyoncé? She's doing everything she can to avoid being pulled into the fire. Why else would one of the most successful artists in modern history be working like someone with something to lose? Let's look at the timeline. In just 2 years, Beyoncé has released albums, perfume lines, a hair care collection, a tequila brand, and starred in a movie. She's performed at the Super Bowl, dropped Cowboy Carter, and now she's preparing for yet another tour. Even in her prime, she never worked this fast, never launched so many ventures back to back. But now, it's relentless. Storm Monroe, a popular YouTuber known for his insider tea, claims that Beyoncé's recent business frenzy isn't a coincidence. It's a cash grab, one designed to hit a very specific financial target, one designed to give her the freedom to disappear. And when you follow the money, things start to make a chilling kind of sense. It's been reported that her Ivy Park deal with Adidas quietly fell apart after disappointing sales. Yet instead of stepping back, Beyoncé turned up the heat. Renaissance dropped. The tour launched. Then came the beauty lines, luxury drops, and surprise appearances. Almost as if she's rushing to hit a deadline the public doesn't know about. And it's not just about her, it's about Jay-Z. Allegedly, Beyoncé and Jay are already living separate lives behind the scenes. There's talk that a Hollywood-sized divorce announcement is coming soon, one that's already been polished and prepped by their publicists. A neatly packaged statement about mutual respect, private decisions, and co-parenting love. But insiders claim the truth is messier and darker. According to celebrity lawyer tipster NT Lawyer, Jay-Z recently met with both a criminal defense attorney and a divorce lawyer. The reason? Beyoncé found out what he's really been involved in. And she wants out. Fast people close to the situation say she had no idea Jay-Z's business ties with Diddy ran as deep as they allegedly do. Or at least, that's the story her PR team is sticking to. But skeptics aren't buying it. If Beyoncé was truly blindsided, why didn't she leave years ago? Then came a bombshell interview. Rapper DaBaby dropped a cryptic revelation during a chat with Shannon Sharpe. He described a private meeting at Diddy's mansion where only a handful of people were invited. Among them, Beyoncé and Jay-Z. According to him, the vibe was off from the start. Beyoncé, he claimed, came up to him, introduced herself flirtatiously, and the situation quickly turned into something that felt far from professional. He never said outright what happened next, but the implication was loud and clear. This wasn't a music meeting. This was something else. And it raised questions about just how deep Beyoncé and Jay-Z were embedded in Diddy's questionable inner circle. Even more disturbing are the whispers about Uncle Ron, Beyoncé's former bodyguard, who, before his sudden and unexplained passing, claimed that Beyoncé was being controlled. According to him, she was kept compliant through a cocktail of substances, allegedly orchestrated by none other than Jay-Z. Sound familiar? That's exactly what Diddy was accused of doing to Cassie. Control them chemically, isolate them emotionally, and use them to protect your empire. The parallels are impossible to ignore. Then came the anonymous assistant. In a now-deleted interview, a woman claiming to be Beyoncé's former employee detailed moments where Jay-Z allegedly pushed and shoved Beyoncé. Not in play, but in private, in frustration, and in front of others. She said the pop icon often looked embarrassed, trying to brush it off. But behind the scenes, she was deeply unhappy. And then, the most chilling part of it all, Beyoncé wants out, but she's afraid. Insiders claim she doesn't just want to stop touring, she wants to stop everything: music, brands, fame, all of it. She's exhausted, mentally, physically, emotionally. And she's terrified that if she walks away, they'll silence her the same way they allegedly silenced Michael Jackson. According to these sources, she's being watched closely. Her team doesn't want her to leave, not because they care, but because she's the industry's biggest cash cow, the one star who still pulls in billions. And when you have that kind of value, you're not allowed to retire. They say that's why her security chased her during that now viral award show clip, not because of fans, but because Beyoncé had threatened to flee the country. She's reportedly bought properties outside the US, and insiders say she's made multiple attempts to vanish, only to be pulled back in. But the cracks are showing. Allegedly, Beyoncé recently demanded a full audit of her finances. She suspects money is being siphoned behind her back. She's no longer blindly trusting the empire Jay-Z helped build. She's asking questions, and that has her handlers worried. If she ever decides to speak out, it might destroy more than her marriage. It might burn the whole industry down. So what happens next? Will Beyoncé finally reach her financial escape goal? Will she disappear quietly or go out with one last explosive statement? Will Jay-Z be exposed during Diddy's trial? And is the Queen Bee truly innocent or simply trying to get ahead? Of a story that's about to break wide open, one thing's for sure: this isn't just about music anymore. It's about power, secrets, control, and survival. Whether Beyoncé is a victim or a mastermind, whether she's running for her life or simply protecting her legacy, the truth is being buried beneath layers of glitter, tours, and platinum records. But not for long, because as the lawsuits roll in, and Diddy starts to talk, and the public starts asking harder questions, the real story behind the Carters might finally come to light. And when it does, the music industry may never look the same again. What do you think? Is Beyoncé planning a secret escape? Is Jay-Z hiding more than we know? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm reading everything. And if this story made you see things differently, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the secrets behind the spotlight. You won't want to miss what's coming next.